Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. New Hampshire health investigators continue to trace contacts of COVID-19 patients. Officials try to track down the path of infection. Massachusetts has announced plans to spend millions of dollars on contact tracing to monitor the movements of people to track their exposure to COVID-19, something that is being done in New Hampshire. The Granite State has 1/5 the population and a fraction of confirmed cases that Massachusetts has. Every confirmed case in New Hampshire since the pandemic began has had a contact trace investigation, and health officials said that will continue. When we first hear of a confirmed case, we will often talk to the healthcare provider first to collect some clinical information. What their symptoms were when they became ill, said Beth Daly, chief of the Bureau of Infectious Disease. The next call is to the patient to verify the clinical information. Then the trace begins. We find out when they became ill, and we interview them about all the things that they did, Daly said. Where did they go? Did they go to work? Did they have dinner with anyone? When the infections begins, a patient's contact list might have had 100 people. Things have changed in the age of social distancing. We are identifying fewer and fewer close contacts, and this is a direct result of the measures that have been put in place from a policy perspective, Daly said. 50 to 60 investigators were added in March, Daly said. The state's two largest cities have their own public health departments that also conduct investigations. They are fully capable of performing these investigations for their residents, Daly said. They work very closely in partnership with us and use the same protocols and training that we use. The investigations are done over the phone, Daly said. Patients can verify that the person is really calling from the Department of Health and Human Services. There is a process that we use for people to be able to verify our identities, she said. First of all, we have state-issued emails, and we are often calling from state phone numbers. Officials said they don't want to reveal the method they use to ensure that the caller is legitimate, but they encourage people to ask for verification. Daly said the investigators won't be offended because they understand that scammers are out there. And that does it for my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.